This past week, a pretty major thing in the video game world happened. The video game voice actors actually went on strike. Now, this was about like a week or so ago, so this is a little bit late, I will admit, but I've still been seeing people question, is this video game performer strike going to impact GTA 6? And in this video, I'll do my best to explain why it actually will not affect GTA 6. So right off the bat, we're good, at least for now. But of course, as you can see, they are striking over AI. AI is the big thing they're worried about. They're worried about these big companies using AI to actually replace them when it comes to video game voices. And that is something, as a consumer, as like a fan of the games, you probably should be a little bit worried about, because if everything's AI, we're not at the point where AI is completely indistinguishable from humans. Like, there's a lot of stuff emotion wise that you just don't get, and that's why they're going on this strike, because they don't want that to happen. And it isn't voice acting related, but this is something I saw recently as well. These companies, these big companies, Activision here, they are already using AI to create stuff for these games. So there was actually a report that they were using an AI generated cosmetic skin in Call of Duty. The artists were forced to use AI to aid their work. So like, that's the sort of stuff you're going to be seeing over the next couple of years, I would imagine. And that's why they're going on strike, to hopefully not have this happen. Now, I haven't actually seen this Call of Duty skin. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. But of course, this is something we all are hoping that does not happen with GTA 6. Now, the simplest way to explain this and how this strike affects games, this article actually has which video games are affected by the strike, because there's actually a specific date where if a game was worked on before that, it's fine. But if it's worked on after that, that's what's going to be affected. But of course, all of the big name studios, Take-Two, of course, being one of them, are to be affected. But they say that this strike only applies to games that were in production after September 2023. So last year. And as we all know, GTA 6 has been in production from like, I don't know, 2018 or something. It's been in production for a while. And it actually comes out, this article states that both Black Ops 6 and GTA 6 are currently unaffected, and those working on these games will not be penalized for continuing to do so. So that's just simply stating it doesn't matter for GTA 6. Maybe for like the DLCs, if there's going to be a DLC for the game, there's going to be online content, that sort of stuff might get affected. So once the game comes out, you might not see a big update for a while because of this. But at least the launch, the game, as of what we have right now, is not going to be affected. And it also says in this paragraph, and this is the main reason why GTA 6 is not going to be affected, because a lot of these games, like, you do the voice acting and stuff relatively early on. So voice acting, motion capture, all of that pretty much has been completed for the main portion of GTA 6. Like, they did that years ago. Right now, because the game's coming out next year, they're probably just in the QA stage, making sure everything works properly, no bugs, all that sort of stuff. So that's the big reason why GTA 6 isn't affected. But again, like I was saying, if Rockstar had plans for some sort of DLC for single player, or if they had, a big online update they wanted to put out, that sort of stuff could definitely get affected, because that would be worked on sort of like right now. And then this was actually an article from last year when they were talking about the strike. This was back in November, from the Take-Two CEO. He said, just to confirm everyone's beliefs, that GTA 6 is completely protected from delays if the voice actors strike, presumably because of what I just said. They've already sort of done all the major voice acting and motion capture. So that's the pretty simple answer as to if GTA 6 is going to be delayed or not. No, at least not from this. We do have on August 8th, so like next week, we have the next earnings call happening. So this is probably the next date to look forward to for something from Rockstar or from Take-Two. Maybe we'll get some more little hidden teases or something in this call. The only other thing I wanted to mention in this video was actually the end of the Game Informer magazine. They're finally ending their stuff after like 33 years. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because if anyone remembers back in the day, they used to have these big, I guess, articles about Rockstar's games. I believe they were some of the first people to get their hands on the games and to give us information and details. You can see this one was back in November of 2012, so actually almost a full year before GTA 5 released. But they had their Game Informer magazine where it was 18 pages of just new information. And I think they had something similar for RDR2, but because, of course, again, they're ending, they're not going to do that for GTA 6. So who knows when we'll get that first big bit of information from GTA 6. Hopefully it is coming soon, though. But anyway, that's it for today's GTA 6 video. Thank you guys for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA 6 content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.